Hi my darlings, welcome back to my channel. As you guys read by the title and saw by the thumbnail, today's video is going to be a flip over quick weave tutorial. So getting straight into it, you're going to need a rat tail comb, a spritz. You can use Fantasia or pump it up. You're also going to need some wrap strips. In addition to the wrap strips, you're also going to need some stocking caps, 1 or 2, some clips, some wig glue, and of course you're going to need your bundles. So jumping straight into it, right now I'm currently parting my hair to cover the front. The amount of hair can be subjective. There is a technique that I use that you're going to see later on, and that is to put the rat tail behind the hair to see if you can see through it. If you can't see through it, then you have enough hair for your leave out, but if you can see through it, then you need more hair for your leave out. And can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? Hey, can I hit it in the morning? The sun rising while you're moaning. Baby, you wintertime cold. The night is still young. Drink that dinner wine slow. I'm trying to make the goosebumps on your inner thigh show. Once you've gotten enough hair to cover your tracks of your desired liking, you're going to go ahead and braid the hair up out the way, and then the next step is going to be braiding the anchor braid. Go to the stables and get them kids to bet me, and I would always ride the stallions whenever she let me. I'm joking, I mean that thing is poking. I mean you kinda like that girl that's in the US Open. I mean I got this hidden agenda that you provoking. I got bath water that you could soak in, things I can do with lotion. Don't need a towel, we could drop. Okay, now we're about to start braiding the anchor braid. I would say maybe about 1/4 of an inch of hair. I could be wrong, it might not be 1/4 of an inch. I just be hearing the girlies say about 1/4 of an inch, and here I go repeating the same shit. But just look at how much hair I'm taking out and literally repeat the same step. If your hair is thicker, you might not need as much hair because the density of your hair is so thick. If your hair is thinner, you might need more hair out to braid because you want the anchor braid to be sturdy and strong, because we are going to be sewing the cap down. As you can see, I'm also using my phone to see the back of my head because I'm not trying to hold a mirror and try and hold the mirror and comb at the same time. It's just really uncomfortable. So I'm using my phone as my viewfinder. That's just a little tip and trick for you guys right there. I'm gonna go ahead and tie my hair up, get my hair out the way, and then start to braid this anchor braid. Please make sure your braid is nice and neat and tight. Not so tight that it's uncomfortable, but let's just say firm, so that when you sew, it has a nice, sturdiness to it. I mean that thing is poking. I mean you kind of like that girl that's in the US Open. I mean I got this hidden agenda that you provoking. I got bath water that you could soak in. And I will say this, take your time braiding your hair. I'm a whole hairstylist, so when it comes to doing braids, it is second nature to me. As you can see, my braid looks very nice, neat, clean, and baby, that braid was not going nowhere, okay? It was secure to the scalp. Can I hit it in the morning? Yeah. And once this braid is done, I'm going to repeat the same steps on the other side so I can have 2 anchor braids. And once I'm done braiding that anchor braid down, this first braid, the tail of this first braid is going to get interlocked into the second braid. The sun rising while you're moaning. Hey, God bless the child that can hold his own. God bless the woman that can hold Patron. God bless the homegirl that drove us home. No strings attached like a cordless phone. You see, my intentions with you was clear. I'm learning not to judge a woman by the shit that she wear. I mean that thing is poking. I mean you kinda like that girl that's in the US Open. I mean I got this hidden agenda that you provoking. I got bath water that you could soak in, things I can do with lotion. Don't need a towel, we could dry off in the covers. And when you think you like it, I promise you gon' love it. Yeah, when lights coming through the drapes and we're both yawning, I roll over and ask if I can hit it in the morning. Yeah, can I hit it in the morning? Yeah, can I hit it in the morning? Yeah, the sun rising while you're moaning. Baby, can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? Yeah, can I hit it in the morning? The sun rising while you're moaning. Hey, God bless the child that can hold his own.
God bless the woman that can hold Patron. God bless the homegirl that drove us home. No strings attached like a cordless phone. You see, my intentions with you was clear. I'm learning not to judge a woman by the shit that she with. Baby, you summertime fine. I let you get on top, I'll be the underline. Trying to get beside you like the number 9 dime. You fine as hell. I guess I met you for a reason, only time could tell. But well.
Now that we're done with both braids, this is the part I'm talking about, interlocking the first braid through the second braid. Use your crochet hook. If you don't have a crochet hook, use a bead threader to pull down through the second braid to grab the first braid, loop it through the hole, and then pull it through. That way you're going to have 2 tails from each braid, and you're going to interlock those or feed those into your jumbo braids like you see right here. After you're done doing your large braids, don't forget to oil your scalp. My scalp gets pretty itchy underneath. I don't know what it is, but my scalp gets pretty itchy, so I'm going in with my hair concoction oil to make sure my scalp is all greased up while I have this cook weave in. Now I'm going in with my wrap strips. The first wrap strip, I'm wrapping it around the circumference of my head, and I'm going to stick it down with some glue, and then I'm going to cut the other wrap strips in thirds and overlap those onto the top. That way the crown of my hair is covered in wrap strips and none of my hair is exposed, as you're going to be seeing in the next few steps. And in my particular opinion, this method is very safe. You won't get any glue on your hair, not one bit, because if you do it correctly, your hair is going to be fully covered with wrap strips and a cap or 2.
Ride the stallions whenever she let me. I'm joking. I mean, that thing is poking. I mean, you kind of like that girl that's in the U.S. Open. I mean, I got this hidden agenda that you provoking. I got bath water that you could soak in. Things I can do with lotion. Don't need a towel. We could dry off in the covers. And when you think you like it, I promise you gon' love it. Yeah, when lights coming through the drapes and we both yawning, I roll over and ask if I can hit it in the morning. Yeah, can I hit it in the morning?
And now that we're done gluing the wrap strips, this is how the back of your head should be looking. No hair exposed, completely covered, and safe and secure. Now it's time to go ahead and put the stocking caps. Looking back at this footage, I completely forgot that I used 2 stocking caps. You only really need 1, to be completely honest. But if you want the extra security, which is why I think I did 2, go ahead and use 2. So once you're done putting your caps on, you're going to go ahead with needle and thread and sew around the anchor braid. Using an anchor braid, in my particular opinion, kind of extends the duration of the quick weave compared to gluing it down and using the morning glory. That is my particular opinion, but to each his own. After you've sewn the cap down, go ahead with your spritz, whether it's Fantasia or Pump It Up. This is just to help the glue with the tracks stick a little bit better.
About tomorrow you'll be calling out, cause tonight we getting right into the weed more. Cook a nigga breakfast after sex is like a reward. Then I go my own way. You think.
Now that we're going to be done with that, the next step is to grab your first bundle and measure from the top of your eyebrow on both sides, because we're also going to sew that down. It's a lot of sewing for a quick weave, but trust and believe that this method works, and your quick weave is going to last about 6 to 8 weeks, maybe even longer if properly maintained. But you're going to go ahead and sew that first track from the top of your eyebrow on one side to the other and repeat. Once that's done, you're going to be gluing your tracks in a U-shaped motion. I didn't show you guys the beginning, but that's literally all you're doing repetitively, just gluing in a U-shaped motion. I do believe I'll show you guys a clip of me gluing the back of my head, but that's all you have to do until you get to the top. Once we get to the top, I'm going to come back in and explain that next step to you as well.
I quit the shit, I might get high with you. It's only fitting cause I'm looking super fly with you. I'm fly with you, I'm powerful, you do something to me. Girl, I caught the vibes like it do something to me, so I throw them back. Now all my niggas hollering, who is that? Oh boy, she bad, nigga, what you about to do with that? I'm finna take you home, sip a little Patron, now we zone in. Baby, you're so fine. And can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? And can I hit it in the morning? The sun rising while you're moaning. And can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? And can I hit it in the morning? The sun rising while you're moaning.
Baby, you wintertime cold. The night is still young, drink that dinner wine slow. I'm trying to make the goosebumps on your inner thigh show. I'll let you beat me there as far as finish lines go. Yeah, and if you gotta leave for work, I'll be right here in the same bed that you left me in. I love thick women cause my aunt, she rode equestrian. I used to go.
This is exactly how your track should be laying in exactly a U-shaped motion. Now we're at the top, and once you get to the top, you're literally going to be cutting the tracks and then gluing them back and forth just to close up that gap. And once that gap is closed, you're done.
Soaking things I can do with lotion. Don't need a towel, we could dry off in the covers. And when you think you like it, I promise you gon' love it. Yeah, when lights coming through the drapes and we're both yawning, I roll over and ask if I can hit it.
And then we're going to go ahead and cut the excess cap off and or wrap strips if any. Please take your time doing this part as well. You don't want to slip up and accidentally cut your hair.
Yeah. Baby, can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? Yeah, can I hit it in the morning? The sun rising while you're moaning.
Hey, God bless the child that can hold his own. God bless the woman that can hold Patron. God bless the homegirl that drove us home. No.
Now that we're done cutting all the excess cap, I'm going to go ahead and unravel my leave out and get ready to start blowing that out, pressing it out as well. I believe I pressed it out and blowed it out off camera.
Hints of all because my career, to be fair, I know we barely know each other, and yeah, somehow I wound up in your bed. So where we headed from here? Just say you're scared if you're scared, but if you're through frontin', we can do something. And you know just what I'm talking about. Tomorrow you'll be calling out.
Right here, I'm really just playing around with the hair, trying to see if I like it for real, because this is my first time giving myself a flip over quick weave. So I'm trying to see if I like it, trying to see if it's giving.
Can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it?
Next, I'm going in with the Giovanni Smooth Silk Serum, and you only need a dime size amount, if that, because it will make your hair greasy. Okay, so you only need a little bit, and I'm really applying it to my leave out, and then I'm going to go ahead and press my leave out with the Infinity Pro. I think it's from Conair. Is it Conair? I don't know, child. I just know it's the Infinity Pro, and I bought it from Sally's a long time ago.
Trying to get beside you like the number 9 dime. You fine as hell. I guess I met you for a reason, only time could tell. But well, I'm wondering what type of shit you wanted. Do you like the finer things, or you a simple woman? Would you drink with a nigga? Do you smoke weed? Don't be ashamed, it ain't no thing. I used to blow trees, getting lifted. I quit the shit, I might get high with you. It's only fitting cause I'm looking super fly with you. I'm fly with you, I'm powerful, you do something to me. Girl, I caught the vibes like it do something to me. So I throw them back. Now all my niggas hollering, who is that? Oh boy, she bad, nigga, what you about to do with that? I'm finna take you home, sip a little Patron, now we zone in. Baby, you're so fine. And can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? And can I hit it in the morning? The sun rising while you're moaning. And can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning?
Okay, I think right here is where I started to feel like I like my hair a lot. Okay, right here, I think is where I started to really feel myself. I think I started to really like the hair. I saw the vision. Okay, y'all, it's the next day. I got so tired and I couldn't deal with my hair anymore. But I did press the hair out, which is why it looks quite straight. Now I'm about to cut some layers. I went from the crown of my head to the back of my ear, brought my hair down to my collarbone. I cut my layers relatively long if I want to go back in and cut them shorter, because I do recycle my bundles. So if I want a middle part, I can have a middle part and my layers still look good. But go ahead with a razor comb and just cut your layers. Don't forget to dust your ends off as well. I did not record that part.
We could dry off in the covers, and when you think you like it, I promise you gon' love it. Yeah, when lights coming through the drapes and we're both yawning, I roll over and ask if I can hit it in the morning. Yeah, can I hit it?
But I'm using my T3 curling iron in the size I don't remember to curl my hair.
While you're moaning, baby, can I hit it in the morning? Can I hit it in the morning? Yeah.
And you're just gonna go ahead and do that repetitively until your whole head is completely curled.
Hey, God bless the child that can hold his.
And then this was the final outcome. I feel like my hair looks really natural, really pretty. It looks like it's my hair, to be very honest. You would think it's mine. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys liked today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Smooches!
I would like to get